Honestly, it's annoying because there were way too many Caitlyn fans, and but like, it just kudos because it's amazing to see so many people in women's basketball jerseys. It's amazing to see the excitement and the joy that comes out of that. So although I feel like our Dallas fans could have done better, I had mixed feelings, obviously, seeing all the Caitlyn jerseys in our home, but it's an amazing sign for women's basketball, and it's just great how far we've come, and it's just fun. Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
A single video has potentially reshaped the Indiana Fever's future. Satou Sabally, one of the brightest stars in the WNBA, surprised fans with her remarks about Caitlin Clark, leaving everyone stunned as it wasn't what anyone anticipated. While free agency discussions have dominated conversations, this viral clip brought attention to something that could significantly impact Indiana's championship aspirations. Sabally's comments have sparked debates among Clark's supporters and critics, highlighting that this is about more than just basketball.
Can you talk about white privilege? Yes, you can. You can. But do you have to be the spokesperson for it? I don't.
In a rapid-fire game of choices, Sabally was asked to pick between various WNBA stars. When it came to Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese, she decisively chose Reese. What makes this particularly intriguing is the timing and consistency Sabally demonstrated throughout the video. She consistently favored Sabrina Ionescu over other legends, such as Diana Taurasi and Kelsey Plum. But it was her Clark-Reese choice that set social media ablaze. This comes at a critical moment as Indiana is working to build a super team around Clark.
That was Satou Sabally.
Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese?
Angel.
Angel Reese or Asia Wilson?
Asia.
Asia Wilson or Emma Messerman?
Asia.
Asia Wilson or Brianna Stewart?
Stewie, because she was my teammate.
Brianna Stewart or Diana Taurasi?
DT.
DT or Sabrina Ionescu?
Sabby.
Sabrina or Marin Johannes?
Sab.
Sabrina or Alyssa Thomas?
Sab.
Sabrina or Kelsey Plum?
Sab.
Sabrina or Lauren?
Sabally is entering free agency as one of the league's most sought-after players. Last season, she delivered impressive averages of 18.6 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 4.4 assists, catching the attention of every team in the WNBA. Indiana has been eyeing her as the ideal power forward to complement Clark's playmaking abilities. However, this recent video introduces a new dynamic to the situation.
It's right.
Yeah.
So just also pushing the public narrative around, hey, like, there's other players in the league and there's other players that are better in the league. Like, she's not coming in and destroying everyone.
Right.
Like, Candace Parker got the MVP her rookie season.
Right.
And she's far from that right now, from what it looks like. So just, pushing that narrative too, and actually knowing what's going on and knowing history of women's basketball, not coming into the league as a new fan and trying to say, oh.
Sources close to the Fever reveal they had been preparing a significant pitch for Sabally, aiming to pair her with Clark to form one of the most dynamic young duos in the league. However, this plan may now require re-evaluation. Adding to the complexity, the Dallas Wings are expected to use their core designation on Sabally, allowing them to match any offer. Despite this, there have been indications that Sabally might be seeking a fresh start, with Indiana looking like a promising destination due to its young roster and Clark's arrival.
Yeah, what annoys me is when Caitlyn only dropped 3 points against New York. The whole conversation was around that and not around a team with great players.
That did some good that day.
Yeah, like we won against Indy, and the only narrative is, hey, what did she do? And not even if we look at the Indy team, like, Aaliyah Boston is the #1 pick, and you dare not to say her name once.
Indiana's offer isn't just about financial gains. Playing alongside Clark would bring national TV coverage, extensive media exposure, and lucrative marketing opportunities. However, Sabally's choice in the video may suggest hesitation about sharing the spotlight. Social media has been flooded with theories about her intentions. Some believe it was a casual moment blown out of proportion, while others see it as a subtle message to Dallas.
How can we not talk about, Aaliyah Boston or Alyssa Smith, who are amazing players who are on the same team, who then also have to profit. And now you can maybe say, hey, maybe now Caitlyn can use her voice or like her social media, like, you know, to support your teammates too, because you want them to support you too on the court, which did not happen. And now questions arise of like, hey, what's actually going on?
Sabally's situation is unique because she's not just any free agent. At 25, she is an all-star entering her prime with skills that would perfectly complement Clark's game. Clark's perimeter-focused play and Sabally's versatility in scoring from any position make them an ideal match. Their potential pick-and-roll combination could be a nightmare for opponents. Opinions among industry insiders are divided. Some view the video as harmless and insignificant, while others interpret it as a calculated statement. Sabally is known for her candidness and typically avoids political maneuvering. Still, in today's WNBA, where player movement is frequent, every public statement is closely scrutinized. Choosing Reese over Clark may indicate Sabally's preferences for her next destination do not include Indiana. From a statistical perspective, Sabally's efficiency improves when paired with skilled passers. Her field goal percentage jumped from 43% to 51% when she received clean looks last season. Pairing her with Clark, renowned for creating opportunities for teammates, could further elevate her game. Despite the buzz, Indiana's front office remains focused and optimistic. Sources suggest they still plan to pursue Sabally aggressively when free agency opens, prioritizing basketball compatibility over personal dynamics. A Clark-Sabally pairing has the potential to revolutionize offensive play in the WNBA. Clark's range and Sabally's scoring flexibility would provide endless options, and their combined basketball IQ could make them a formidable duo. The financial aspect also works in Indiana's favor. With Clark still on a rookie contract, the Fever can afford to offer Sabally a max deal and still have room to strengthen their roster. However, team chemistry remains a key factor. In a league with only 12 roster spots, cohesion can be the deciding factor in success. The Fever must determine whether Sabally is ready to embrace Clark's leadership and Indiana's vision for the future. Recent examples like the Las Vegas Aces underscore the importance of stars who genuinely connect and work well together. As Indiana charts its path forward, this chemistry question will play a pivotal role in their decisions. Playing together, the Seattle Storm's dynasty was a testament to perfect chemistry between Sue Bird and Breanna Stewart. The timing of this recent video is especially noteworthy, as it came just after Caitlyn Clark announced her decision to go pro. Within the WNBA community, opinions about Clark's impact on the league are divided. While some veterans appreciate the attention she brings, others feel the media coverage surrounding her is excessive. Many are eager to see how her collegiate dominance translates to the professional level. Sabally's choice might be reflective of this broader debate. Having worked hard to establish her WNBA career, she could have mixed feelings about Clark's immediate rise to prominence. Adding to this complexity is Sabally's international background. Born in New York but raised in Germany, she brings a global perspective to the game. Her preference for Reese might signal an inclination toward players who have proven themselves over time in the league. Looking ahead, several scenarios could unfold. Dallas might choose to core Sabally, rendering the current speculation irrelevant. Alternatively, Sabally could leverage free agency to join a team where she is the undisputed star. Another possibility is that the Fever successfully persuade her that teaming up with Clark would be mutually beneficial. Finally, a different team might step in with an unexpected offer, altering the entire narrative. The ripple effects of this situation are already evident. Other free agents are closely monitoring how Indiana handles this, as it could influence their willingness to join a team led by a rookie superstar. Behind the scenes, Clark's camp remains silent, aware that veteran players may need time to adjust to the idea of playing alongside college basketball's most high-profile talent. This presents a delicate balance, honoring the league's established stars while maximizing Clark's potential impact. What makes this situation unprecedented is the influence of social media. A simple preference in a video game, which might have gone unnoticed a decade ago, now has the power to shape free agency narratives. The coming weeks will be pivotal. as free agency officially begins. The Fever must determine how much weight to place on this video. Will they continue to prioritize Sabally, or will they shift focus to other targets who may be more enthusiastic about partnering with Clark? What's undeniable is that this video has transformed what initially seemed like a straightforward free agency period into one of the WNBA's most compelling off-season storylines. With the league's popularity at an all-time high, every decision carries significant weight. However, this is about more than just a social media clip. Sabally's choice highlights a deeper division in the WNBA that has been growing since Clark declared her professional intentions. Some veterans are ready to welcome Clark, while others remain skeptical. The arrival of Caitlin Clark and the attention she draws has left the WNBA divided. While some welcome the spotlight she brings to the league, others remain cautious about the media frenzy surrounding her. The Fever's front office, however, appears to be playing a strategic game. Their focus extends beyond assembling talent. They are building a culture that could define the next era of WNBA basketball. The potential addition of Satou Sabally could instantly elevate Indiana to contender status, but team chemistry remains a critical factor. According to insiders, the Fever's approach is informed by studying successful super teams in both the WNBA and NBA. The key lesson? Star power alone doesn't guarantee success. Teams like the Las Vegas Aces thrived because Aja Wilson embraced Chelsea Gray and Kelsey Plum as equals. Similarly, the Seattle Storm's dominance stemmed from Sue Bird fostering an environment where every star felt valued. From a business perspective, the Fever strategy is equally compelling. Their goal is to attract players who can thrive under the intense spotlight Clark commands. However, thriving in the spotlight isn't just about handling attention, it's about leveraging it. Clark's impact is already evident. When she played in college, WNBA players who praised her performances saw significant growth in their social media followings. This is where Sabally's video response becomes pivotal. Whether intentional or not, it could affect her free agency value, particularly in Indiana. Marketing experts predict that playing alongside Clark could significantly enhance a player's endorsement opportunities, potentially doubling or tripling them. The Fever are fully aware of this and have incorporated it into their pitch to prospective free agents. Another dimension to consider is the international market. Sabally's German heritage brings a global fan base. Internal analytics suggest that a pairing of Clark and Sabally could make Indiana one of the most marketable teams worldwide in women's basketball. This is why Sabally's apparent preference in the video matters beyond on-court chemistry. Recent developments have added complexity to the situation. Several WNBA veterans have privately expressed concerns about the Clark effect. They worry that Clark's immense following could overshadow the league's established stars. Sabally's video may align her with this perspective, though sources close to her emphasize she is more focused on basketball fit than media attention. The Fever's front office has been proactive, conducting extensive research on team dynamics. They've interviewed former players, studied successful partnerships, and analyzed what distinguishes effective star pairings from those that falter. Their findings suggest that initial preferences or hesitations often become secondary to shared goals and mutual respect. Statistically, teams with strong chemistry outperform those with more talent but less cohesion. The Connecticut Sun's success, achieved with fewer marquee names, is a testament to this principle. The Fever are not just evaluating skills, they are assessing how players might mesh with Clark's style and personality. Clark's camp, for their part, is treading carefully. They understand the importance of balancing Clark's immediate stardom with respect for the league's veterans. Her representatives have been intentional in emphasizing this respect during communications, aiming to address potential concerns while fostering goodwill. Financial implications extend beyond players' salaries. Since Clark's announcement to go pro, the Fever have already seen a surge in season ticket sales. Adding another marquee player like Sabally could further solidify Indiana's status as one of the league's most attractive teams. corporate sponsors are watching closely, prepared to invest in what could become the next WNBA powerhouse. This situation also underscores shifting dynamics within the league. In the past, rookies were expected to quietly earn their place. Now, players like Clark arrive with massive followings, requiring veterans to adapt to a new reality, where some rookies enter as ready-made stars. The Fever's coaching staff has been preparing for various scenarios. They've developed offensive strategies designed to maximize the strengths of both Clark and Sabally. Their analysis points to the potential for unprecedented offensive efficiency if these two share the court. Clark and Sabally are joining us today to talk further about the potential for offensive strategies in the remainder of the season. Another layer to this story is the evolving media landscape. With a new television deal on the horizon, marketable teams are more important than ever. A Clark-Sabally partnership could significantly influence these negotiations, and league officials are quietly hoping it materializes. This scenario also raises broader questions about representation and endorsements. Discussions within the league highlight disparities in marketing opportunities between players of varying appearances and styles. As the WNBA grows, such conversations are becoming increasingly relevant. Key dates ahead will shape this story further. Free agency is set to open soon, and early moves could sway Sabally's decision. If other stars decide to join Indiana to play alongside Clark, it could shift the momentum decisively. The ripple effects of this situation extend far beyond the immediate implications for free agency. Young players across the league are closely observing how veterans respond to Caitlin Clark's arrival, and their reactions could influence how future college stars transition into the WNBA. As a young veteran, Satou Sabally holds particular sway in this area, and her decisions may set an example for others. Behind the scenes, the Fever's analytics team has been exploring intriguing possibilities. Their projections indicate that a Clark-Sabally pairing could create unparalleled scoring opportunities. The combination of spacing, versatility, and high basketball IQ between the two players has the potential to redefine offensive strategies in the WNBA. In moments like this, the cultural impact often outweighs the technical aspects. The league is at a pivotal point, balancing respect for its established hierarchy with the embrace of emerging star.
But Caitlin is the face right now, and that's also good. She's selling out gyms. Why would you hate against that? We had a sold-out home opener. I think it was a practice game, like it wasn't even serious. We benefited from that because now we have all our fans there, and they're excited, and you have new people coming into a market. She is her own economy, and that is amazing because she's the reflection of what should happen in women's sport.
Power. How this situation is resolved could establish...
There were way too many Caitlin fans in our but like, it just kudos because it's amazing to see so many people in women's basketball jerseys. It's amazing to see the excitement and
blueprint for managing similar dynamics in the future. As free agency looms, teams across the WNBA are recalibrating their approaches. Some see an opening to capitalize if Indiana's plans stumble, while others are watching closely to glean insights for navigating their own rookie-veteran dynamics down the line. The Fever's front office faces enormous pressure to get this right. Their decisions during this period could define the team's trajectory for the next decade. Ultimately, this story transcends one video or one player's preferences. It reflects the broader evolution of the WNBA as it enters a new chapter. The league has never seen a rookie with Clark's level of visibility and influence. How veterans like Sabally navigate this new landscape will shape the culture of women's basketball for years to come. The upcoming free agency period promises to be one of the most dynamic in recent memory, with significant implications for the future of the league.